Jane joins us now live in studio with some of the challenges and maybe accomplishments in Mayor Bronin's eyes. Jane, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, Amber, Bronin said that the first challenge that he faced was coming into office at a time when the city of Hartford was in a fiscal crisis, something that needed to be addressed swiftly. On top of that, sit-down interview in depth coming up tonight on the news at 7. Kevin?
Sure, sounds like a few.
Thanks so much for joining us for the news at 7. I'm Jane Caffrey. Let's get you up to speed on today's top headlines. A man and state police canine are dead after a police shooting in Stonington. It happened last night when troopers were serving. The Cromwell mother accused of drowning her 2-year-old daughter in the Connecticut River faced a judge today. It happened. And a Mansfield Middle School music teacher is under arrest, accused of making a physical threat. Well, if you're traveling for the holidays, it looks like the weather won't be something that you have to worry about. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Ryan Hanrahan with your holiday storm tracker forecast. Traffic is starting to pick up as thousands are heading home for the holidays. NBC Connecticut's Kevin Geist joins us live from Branford with a check on the road conditions. So, Kevin, how's it look?
NBC Connecticut News. Jane, back to you.
A busy time out there. Kevin, thank you for. And as you're finishing up your holiday shopping, did you shop small and local, hit the big box stores, or get most of your gifts with a few clicks online? Your buying power choices could be saying something about the economy and impacting this year. In their holiday budgets, Americans are also leaving more room for tipping. Another Bankrate survey shows people are being more generous with their tips this holiday season when compared to last year. Well, for some, the holidays are the most wonderful time of the year, but it can also be a really stressful and depressing time. Different. Still ahead on the news at 7, reflections on 8 years of being. After 8 years as mayor of Hartford, Luke Bronin is moving on in the new year. He sat down with us today. From inheriting a city in financial crisis to witnessing a community coming together during the pandemic, Bronin reflects on the challenges and accomplishments that he's faced during his time as mayor of the capital. Mayor, you are now moving on. How does that feel?
It feels good. You begin to take the lead.
When you were first sworn in back in 2016, was
the path that they deserve to have.
Can you walk us through some of the priority issues for the city of Hartford?
Well, look, stability rather than crisis.
You were mayor during 2020. Yeah. What was it like to be the mayor during the height of the pandemic?
Pandemic sucked a lot of wind out of our sails. Came together during that time.
And I want to get your take on gun violence, something that plagues every city. And, you know, despite Connecticut having tough gun safety laws, of course, it's an issue in Hartford as well. What do you think is the answer to addressing that? Where do we stand and how do we go?
That are focused on prevention.
You plan to get a lot more work done before you leave office. Tell us what you have coming up.
We've got it smoothly.
What's next for your future? Do you see yourself seeking political office again?
I'm going to do some
And Hartford's mayor-elect Arunan Aralampalam will be sworn in on January 4th. Next steps. Well, stay with us. The takeaway is coming up next. We're back with an annual holiday telethon put on entirely by high school students at Haddam Killingworth High School. This year, they're supporting Kindness Over Muscular Dystrophy, a nonprofit pushing for more research and hopefully to find a cure for that disease. NBC Connecticut photojournalist Greg Monty was there to capture the lights, cameras, and action. Is on AAA says tomorrow and Thursday will be the most congested days for drivers. And time is running out to grab gifts for the holidays. Stores will be open tomorrow, but there may be some that close early on Sunday. Therapists reminding people that it's okay to feel stressed out during the holidays. They say to lean into your family and friends for support. That's it for the news at 7. I'm Jane Caffrey.